Yes, welcome to the Keffi Life Podcast. My name is Kiki Vale, and I'll be your guide to creating a life of Ola Kala, all is well. Together, we'll get back to the basics, and we'll explore fresh new ways to flourish in mind, body, and soul the Greek way. You can look forward to interviews, stories, essential self-care strategies, recipes, and actionable takeaway Ola Kala moments. This is going to be so much fun. Let's get going. Πάμε! Our Lexi for today is Ypnos or sleep. When it comes to your Ypnos or sleep, be like a baby and make every effort to go to sleep at the same time every night. Like anything else in your life, consistency breeds success. A consistent sleep schedule will allow your body to naturally adjust, and this will cut down the amount of time you'll spend waiting to fall asleep and almost eliminate late night insomnia. If you have not established a bedtime, be sure to set off for your maiden voyage tonight. Eleolado, olive oil, has been celebrated in the civilized world for millennia. Nearly eternal, the oil of this fruit has been more than just food to the cultures of the Mediterranean region. It's been medicinal, ceremonial, sacramental, and the foundation of great wealth and power. It is safe to say that olive oil is the ethos, the essence of Greek culinary culture. Today, the priceless and life-giving ingredients of this liquid gold can be delivered to you when you purchase your premium bottle of Keffi Life extra virgin olive oil from the region my parents were born, the Peloponnese. The coveted Koroneiki olive is extensively cultivated here in the southern part of Greece, which offers the unique microclimate needed to grow a fruit netting the utmost nutrient value for extra virgin olive oil. Keffi Life Extra Virgin Olive Oil, a boundless amount of value, high in antioxidants with anti-inflammatory properties, linked to good mood and improved mental health. Get your bottle of wellness today when you visit KeffiLife.com. Yes, and thank you so much for checking out the Keffi Life Podcast. This is episode 175, and what a beautiful milestone to reach. I love bringing you content that hopefully will help you to flourish in the mind, body, and spirit the Greek way, helping you to create balance and a life of Ola Kala, all is well. So let's get the show on the road with Ola Kala, all is well, with a question. Let's start with a question. When you were a child, did your mom or dad or loved one read you a bedtime story? Did you have a special way to fall asleep, or did you fall asleep once your head hit the pillow? This week, we're pulling back the covers and we're getting back to the basics of a good night's sleep for one and all. But first, friends, if you find my content uplifting, encouraging, and at times educational, please feel free to follow me on Instagram, LinkedIn, and TikTok. Of course, you can always sign up for my weekly newsletter by visiting my website, KeffiLife.com. As a child, I have fond memories of my bedtime routine. My father, who for years worked 2 jobs before leaving for a second shift, would tell my 3 siblings and me a few little stories and sing this one song as an expression of love before he tucked us into bed and get us to sleep. Φεγγεράκι μου λαμπρό, φεύγω να περπατώ, να πηγαίνω στο σχολείο, να μαθαίνω γράμματα σπουδάσματα του Θεού, τα πράγματα. To this day, Φεγγεράκι μου λαμπρό, my little shining moon, remains my beloved memory of my father singing this song to us, and I will forever associate it with bedtime. When my 4 children were young, my husband wouldn't sing Greek to our kids because he wasn't from Greece or is not from Greece, but what he would do was read nightly to our children. Harry Potter and Star Wars stories captured their attention, and soon they too, like we were as children, soon they were relaxed and droopy-eyed and drifting off into happy land. As an adult, to this day, reading and soothing songs have made their way into my nighttime routine. These activities signal my mind and body, Kiki, it's time to unwind, tune out, and tuck in. During my coursework at the Institute of Integrative Nutrition, we, the students, learned that sleep is more important than food to survive. I think the statistics said that if you don't sleep for 3 days, you will perish. Oops, that's pretty severe. So let's get on with that subject. Deprivation of sleep, like not getting enough, can also cause a lot of problems, maybe not fatal, but they could lead to something fatal. You would have health issues like obesity, diabetes, heart disease. You could have a stroke if you don't get enough sleep, dementia, start to forget things, cancer may creep in there, not to mention moodiness. And I know that when I don't get enough rest or sleep, that I am pretty darn moody. So folks, it's time to reclaim our nighttime routine and get into the habit of happy, restful, and sound Z's. Habits at night. Do you have any? Here are some effective nighttime habits to prepare you for a good night's sleep. We know as Americans and people around the world that we as people love coffee. We love our caffeinated drinks. Fine, great. You don't have to give it up. But maybe drink your last caffeinated drink before 2 o'clock each day because caffeine does disrupt your sleep cycle. Speaking of last, your last meal or less heavy meal should not be before 3 hours before bed each day because eating before bed can cause bloating, gas, and indigestion, which again is going to disrupt your sleep cycle. You'll want to avoid excess water an hour before bed because you don't want to get up and pee all the time. You want to sleep. Limit alcohol before bed. That alcohol will cause melatonin that we naturally release in our bodies to happen. It will limit, actually, the alcohol that melatonin to release, which allows us to sleep. Your room that you sleep in, did you ever think that that's important to your sleep cycle? It is, because your room should be cool and dark. Why? Because light and heat disrupt that melatonin that we talked about before from kicking in and allowing you to drift off. Technology is a real big one. This has become a big problem for people, some people in my family. Screens and technology should be closed down 1 hour prior to sleep. The last thing you need, friends, before beddy-bye is stimulation, overthinking, and excitement. So turn off that phone and the TV an hour before bed. Did you ever think about keeping a journal next to your mattress or your bed? You'll want to write down any things that have been clouding your mind. A lot of times people can't sleep because they're overthinking about what happened during the day, what they have to do tomorrow, and it just keeps going over and over. It's like a repeated play in your mind. So get a journal, write everything down. Write down also, conversely, the 3 most important things that you need to do the next day before waking up. And then it's out of your brain and onto paper, and all of a sudden it feels like, whew, that is off my plate until tomorrow. Stretching. This is a really great idea because stretching is just a really nice way to relax the muscles. Also, pray, meditate, read positive script before resting or retiring for the evening. You want to give your brain and your nous, in Greece we call this nous, which is your intellect or your brain. You want to give it positive thoughts, positivity, so you can be sleeping with something beneficial as you drift off. Now, this next one is optional. You can apply lavender and frankincense essential oil to the bottom of your feet and behind your neck and behind your ears. These oils have chemical compounds from plants that act as a sedative. They really do help you to relax your body. They go right into your bloodstream. It almost seems like a natural drug. The Keffi Life team has created a beautiful cream called Sleepy Time for the bottoms of feet. All you have to do if you purchase this is take that Sleepy Time cream, rub it on the bottom of your feet, massage really good, give yourself a foot massage, put some nice warm, cozy socks over that, and let that Sleepy Time absorb into your bloodstream, and soon you'll be closing your eyes and drifting off into sweet dreams. Check out KeffiLife.com for that sleepy cream. My sweet dream for you, my friend, is that you will nourish your whole person, live a life of purpose, and stay well. And it all begins with the most important nutrient, sleep. Start implementing positive and helpful nighttime habits to your evening and watch your eyes drift off into rest and rejuvenate mode. As always, hola kala, all is well, vilakya, and kisses. And remember, P.S., I have to throw this in, that if you want more blissful information about sleep tips, check out my episode number 152 with best-selling author Barbara Badalati. See you soon. Yummiest, it's Kiki Vale. Today, I'd like to personally invite you to sign up for my Tuesday newsletter. Why? Because here I will directly communicate with you, sharing additional wellness content and promotions that our team has created for you in mind. I promise not to overload you, only further inspire you. Visit KeffiLife.com today. Sign up for the Tuesday newsletter, bringing you one step closer to Ola Kala, all is well.
Kiki Vale is the founder of Keffi Life. She is passionate about whole person wellness and living a fulfilled life. Her Keffi Life podcast is created to simply and naturally help you harmonize the mind, body, and soul the Greek way. Visit KeffiLife.com and check out Kiki Vale on LinkedIn and on Twitter. Join us again next time for more positive energy and inspiration on Kefi Life.